Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Monday, April 25th, 2016. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. I don't know if Juan Morel's been using T. Rowe Price, but he seems to be investing everything he's got in his latest contest prep. After kicking the year off strong with two big performances at the Arnold and Arnold Brazil, Juan Diesel is barreling full speed ahead to the New York Pro, where he'll look to defend his title as the current King of New York. Now that his travel schedule has died down and he isn't planning any trips across the globe, Morel can settle in and just focus on doing the business of bodybuilding. But with about 4 more weeks to go before he has to bring his chickens home to roost, let's see if he can bring everything to a nice slow boil when the money's on the line. Now that he's had plenty of time to make the most of his off-season, Lloyd is about ready to fire up the old contest prep machine again. Over the weekend, Dollar released some new training footage from a recent shoulder session and announced that he'd be officially beginning his preparations for the 2016 contest season. After playing whack-a-mole with his conditioning for the first few years of his career, Dollar finally seemed to get things right last season, hitting his mark more consistently than we've ever seen in the past. And as long as he didn't let this conditioning get too out of hand in this off-season, and he's fully committed to bring his best back to the stage, Dollar certainly has a shot to finally make a lasting impression on the judges and fans alike. Click, click, boom. Here comes Cassandra Carpenter. A few weeks removed from rocking the house down at the Miami Beach Muscle Pro, the South Florida native is dialing it in again and looks to be right on point to bring in her A game to square off against some of the figure division's best 2 weeks from now at the Orlando Europa Pro. Carpenter has come on strong over the last season and a half, managing to bring in noticeable improvements at each and every show she's entered, and she's steadily climbed her way up the ladder in the figure division. Last year's Orlando Europa was loaded with strong competition from top to bottom, but if Carpenter just sticks to her game plan and does what we've seen her do as of late, she'll be right in the thick of things competing for that top spot when the lights go on in the land that Walt Disney built. It's been a while since we've heard anything from Brandon Curry. Last year's Toronto Pro Champ has been keeping a relatively low profile over the last few weeks, but seems to be peeking his head out from hibernation a bit more as of late. Over the weekend, Curry leaked some video from a recent arm training session, giving his fans a sneak peek at what he might be bringing to the Arnold, South Africa a few weeks from now. Last season, Curry placed top 10 or better at all 4 Arnold competitions on the calendar and shouldn't have any problem keeping that streak alive here in 2016. And with a few finishing touches and a few improvements here and there, I don't think it's out of the question to see him fighting his way up into that first call-out for a chance to compete for the title. Brandon Curry isn't the only one with his eyes fixed on the prize heading into South Africa. A few weeks removed from putting together a strong look worthy of a third-place finish at the Arnold Brazil, Lionel Beyeke seems to be looking as good as we've ever seen him. New photos of a flat-out, ridiculous-looking Beyeke have been floating around the net and stirring up a bit of commotion lately, and the buzz only seems to be intensifying as we make our way closer to the show. Beyeke really enters into this competition as the ultimate if guy, as in if he shows up at his best, and if he nails his mark. And if he checks all those boxes above, I'm sure if there's anyone who can stop him, I don't know who he is. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1.